Question number 5. Find the magnitude in radians and degrees of the interior angle of a regular pentagon, octagon, heptagon, and duodecagon. So in this question we have to find out the interior angle of pentagon, octagon, heptagon, and duodecagon. So as we know that as we know that the sum of interior angles of a polygon is equal to n minus 2 pi radian, this much radian. Therefore each angle of a polygon is equal to, divide this by number of sides, n minus 2 into pi upon n. N is the number of sides. First one, pentagon. In pentagon number of sides are 5, n is equal to 5. So therefore each angle of a pentagon is equal to 5 minus 2 into pi upon 5, which is equal to 5 minus 2, 3 pi by 5, this much radians. This is radians. Now we can convert this radian into degree. Since pi radian is equal to 180 degree, so therefore 1 radian is equal to 180 by pi degree is equal to 3 pi by 5 into 180 by pi degree. This is degree. Simplify this. Pi cancelled. 5 3s are 15. 3 5 6 are 30. So 3 into 36 degree. 3 6 are 18. 3 3s are 9 1 10, 108 degree. So each angle of pentagon is 3 pi by 5 radian or 108 degree. Second part, octagon. In octagon, you know, number of sides are 8. Therefore each angle of octagon is equal to n8 minus 2 into pi upon n8. Substitute the value in that formula. Eight minus 2, 6 pi upon 8. 2 3 are 6, 2 4 are 8. So which is equal to 3 pi by 4 radians. This much radians. Now convert this radian into degree. 3 pi by 4. Pi radian is equal to 180 degree. So 1 radian is equal to 180 by pi degree. So multiplying by 180 by pi, this much degree. This pi cancelled. 4 1 ja 4, 4 4 ja 16, 4 5 ja 20, which is equal to 3 into 45 degree. Multiplying by 3, 3 5 ja 15, 3 4 ja 12 plus 1 13, 135 degree. So each angle of octagon is 3 pi by 4 radians or 135 degree. For third, heptagon. And in heptagon number of sides are 7. Therefore, each angle of heptagon is equal to n minus 2, 7 minus 2 into pi upon n, 7. This much radians. Okay, simplify this. 7 minus 2, 5 pi by 7 radians. This is radians. Now convert this radian into degree. 5 pi upon 7 into 180 by pi degrees. 1 radian is equal to 180 by pi degree. So just multiply by 180 by pi. Simplify this. Pi cancelled. And this will not be cancelled. So this is 5 upon 7 into 180 degree. 18 5s are 90, 900 upon 7 degree. 900 upon 7 degree. This degree is not complete degree, so we have to convert into degree, minute and second. So divide this 900 by 7. 7 1 ja 7, 2, 0, 7 2 ja 14, 6, 0, 7 8 ja 56. This is 4. So we can write this 128 and 4 upon 7 degree. So this 128 degree complete, and convert this 4 upon 7 degree into minute. Now 128 complete degree, and convert this 4 upon 7 degree into minute. Since 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes, so multiply by 60 here. This much minutes. So this is 128 degree, and 4 6 are 24, 240 upon 7 minute. Divide this 240 by 7. 240 by 7. 7 3 ja 21, 3, 7 4 ja 28, 2. So this is 128 degree, 34 and 2 upon 7 minutes. So this is total 34 minutes. 128 degree 34 minute, and convert this 2 upon 7 minute into second. So 2 upon 7 into, since 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So for this much minute, multiply by 60. This is seconds, which is equal to 128 degree, 34 minute, and 6 to the 12, 120 divided by 7 seconds. So divide this 120 by 7. 120 by 7. 7 1 ja 7, 5. 7 7 ja 49, 1. So which is equal to 128 degree, 34 minute, and divide this 120 by 7. 7 1 ja 7, 5, 0, 7 7 ja 49, 1. So 17 and 1 upon 7. 17 and 1 upon 7 seconds. So approximately we can write 128 degree, 34 minute and 17 seconds. This angle in degree, 128 degree, 34 minute and 17 seconds approximately. Fourth part, duodecagon. In duodecagon, number of sides are 12. Therefore, each angle of duodecagon is equal to n minus 2 pi upon n. Substitute the values. N is equal to 12 minus 2 upon 12. This is pi. So 12 minus 2, 10. 10 pi upon 12. Cancel this. 2 6 are 12, 2 5s are 10, which is equal to 5 pi by 6 radians. This much radians. Convert this radian into degree. 5 pi by 6 into 180 by pi degree. Pi cancelled. 6 3s are 18, 0, and 30 into 5, 5 3s are 15, 150 degree. So duodecagon, each angle of duodecagon is 5 pi by 6 radians or 150 degree. Question number 6. The angles of a quadrilateral are in arithmetic progression and greatest angle is 120 degree. Find the angles in radian. Here the angles of quadrilateral are given in arithmetic progression and the greatest angle is 120 degree. So we have to find out all the 4 angles in radian. So first let the angles of a quadrilateral in AP be A minus 3D degree, A minus D degree, A plus D degree, and A plus 3D. These are the 4 angles in arithmetic progression. So here the greatest angle is given 120 degree. So since greatest angle is equal to 120 degree. So which angle is greatest here? This A plus 3D is the greatest angle. So A plus 3D is equal to 120. Let's suppose this is equation first. A plus 3D is equal to 120 degree. Now we can use the angle sum property of a quadrilateral by angle sum property of a quadrilateral sum of all four angles is 360 degree. A minus 3D plus A minus D plus A plus D plus A plus 3D is equal to 360 degree. All the angles in degree here. So this minus 3D plus 3D gets cancelled. Minus D plus D cancelled. A 4 times. So 4 times A is equal to 360. So A is equal to, dividing by 4, 360 upon 4, 4 9 ja 36 and this is 0. So A is equal to 90. From equation first, A plus 3D is equal to 120. A 90 plus 3D is equal to 120. So 3D is equal to 120 minus 90. 3D is equal to 120 minus 90, 30. Dividing by 3, D is equal to 10. So here we have got A and D. A is equal to 90 and D is equal to 10. Now we can substitute here for the angles. Therefore, the angles of a quadrilateral are: first angle A minus 3D degree is equal to A 90 minus 3 into D 10, which is equal to 90 minus 30. So 90 minus 30 is 60 degree. So 60 degree is common angle. We can write 60 degree is equal to pi by 3. Pi by 3 radians. This is pi by 3 radians. Only pi by 3 we can write. Pi by 3 is the radian. Second angle A minus D. A minus D degree is equal to A 90 minus D 10. So this is 90 minus 10, 80 degree. Now we can convert this 80 degree into radian. So we have the concept 180 degree is equal to pi radian. So therefore 1 degree is equal to pi by 180 radians. So multiply here, and this much degree, 80 degree is equal to this 80 into pi by 180 radians. Simplify this 0 cancelled, 2 4s are 8 and 2 9s are 18. So we can write this 4 pi by 9 radian. 4 pi by 9 radian. Third angle A plus D degree, A minus D, A plus D. third angle A plus D degree is equal to A 90 plus D 10, that is 100 degree. So this 100 degree we can convert into radian multiplying by pi by 180. So 100 into pi by 180 radians. Simplify this 0, 0 cancel, 2 5s are 10, 2 9s are 18, which is equal to 5 pi by 9 radian. And one more angle A plus 3D degree. A is equal to 90 plus 3 into D 10 degree, which is equal to 90 plus 30. 90 plus 30, 120 degree. Now we can convert this 120 degree into radian. 120 into multiplying by pi by 180. Now this is radian. Simplify this, 0 0 cancelled, 6 2 are 12, 6 3 are 18. So this is 2 pi by 3 radians. 2 pi by 3 radians. So all four angles we converted into radians. Therefore, the angles of a quadrilateral in radians are pi by 3, 4 pi by 9, 5 pi by 9 and 2 pi by 3. Question number 7. The angles of a triangle are in AP and the number of degrees in the least angle is 2. The number of degrees in the mean angle is 1 is to 120. Find the angles in radians. In this question, the angles of a triangle are given in arithmetic progression and the number of degrees in the least angle is 2. The number of degrees in the mean angle is given 1 is to 120. So find the angles in radians. So first we will calculate the angles in degrees, then finally we can convert them into radians. So let the angles of a triangle in AP be A minus D degree, A degree and A plus D degree. We can use the angle sum property by using angle sum property of a triangle. A minus D plus A plus D is equal to 180 degree. All the angles are in degree here. So this negative D, positive D cancelled. A plus A 3 times. 3 times A is equal to 180. So A is equal to 180 divided by 3, 60. This one value we have got, A is equal to 60. Now, according to the given condition, according to the given condition, least angle is to mean angle is equal to 1 is to 120. This condition is given. Least angle is to mean angle in degrees is equal to 1 is to 120. So least angle here least angle is A minus D and mean angle is A. So A minus D is to mean angle A is equal to 1 upon 120. We have the value of A 60 minus D upon 60 is equal to 1 upon 120. This 62 ja 120, which implies 60 minus D is equal to 1 upon 2. So minus D is equal to, simplify this, 60 minus 1 upon 2 is equal to D. Take LCM, 2 LCM, 62 ja 120 minus 1 is equal to D. So we can take D is equal to 119 upon 2. This is D. Now we calculated both the values A and D. Now we can put them in the angles. Therefore, the angles of a triangle are A minus D degree. A is equal to 60, 60. A is equal to 60 minus D is equal to 119 upon 2 degree. Simplify this, LCM 2, 62 ja 120 minus 119 degree, which is equal to 120 minus 119, 1 upon 2 degree. Now we need the angles in radians, so convert this degree into radian. Since 180 degree is equal to pi radian, so 1 degree is equal to pi by 180 radian. So multiply by pi by 180 here. 1 upon 2 into pi by 180, this is radian. So pi by 360 radians. We can write pi by 360 radians. Mean angle A degree. A is equal to 60 degree, and this 60 degree we can write pi by 3. This is common angle, so directly you can write pi by 3, or you can convert into radian by multiplying by pi by 180. And A plus D degree. A 60 plus D 119 upon 2. This much degree. Take LCM, 2 LCM, 62 ja 120 plus 119 degree. 9, 2 plus 1, 3, and this 112, 239 upon 2 degree. Multiplying by pi by 180, 239 upon 2 into pi by 180 radian. 180 radian. So this is 239 pi upon 360 radian. Therefore, the angles of a triangle, angles of a triangle in radians are pi by 360 pi by 3 and 239 pi by 360. These are the angles of a triangle. Question number 8. The angles in one regular polygon is 2, that in another as 3 is to 2, and the sides of number of sides in first is twice that in second. Determine the number of sides of two polygons. In this question, the angle in one regular polygon is 2, in another polygon is given 3 is to 2, and the number of sides in first polygon is twice that in second polygon. So determine the number of sides of two polygons. So we can consider the sides of first polygon be 2x and the number of sides of second polygon be x. Let the sides of first polygon be 2x and the sides of second polygon be x. As we know that since each angle of a regular polygon since each angle of a regular polygon is equal to n minus 2 pi upon n. So angle of first polygon, therefore angle of first polygon is equal to number of sides in first polygon we consider 2x minus 2 pi upon 2x, and angle of second polygon is equal to n minus 2, n we considered x, minus 2 upon x into pi. So these two angles, the ratio of these two angles in first polygon and second polygon is given 3 is to 2. So according to the given condition 2x minus 2 into pi upon 2x is to x minus 2 pi upon x is equal to 3 is to 2. Is equal to 3 is to 2. It is given. Now simplify this for the value of x. Here 2 common, x minus 1 into pi upon 2x upon x minus 2 into pi upon x. You can write like this, is equal to 3 upon 2. Now this x and this x cancelled, this 2 and this 2 cancelled, pi and pi cancelled. Write the remaining things, which implies x minus 1 upon x minus 2 is equal to 3 by 2. By cross multiplying, 2x minus 2 is equal to 3x minus 3 2 just 6. Shift the terms, 2x minus 3x minus 3x is equal to minus 6 plus 2. 2x minus 3x minus x is equal to minus 4. Negative negative cancelled. Therefore, x is equal to 4. Therefore, the sides of first polygon. Therefore, the number of sides of first polygon is equal to 2x is equal to 2 into 4, that is 8. And the number of sides of second polygon is equal to x is equal to 4. So number of sides in first polygon will be 8 and number of sides of second polygon will be 4. Question number 9. The angles of a triangle are in arithmetic progression such that the greatest is 5 times the least. Find the angles in radians. In this question, the angles of a triangle are given in arithmetic progression and its greatest angle is 5 times the lowest angle or least angle. So we have to find out the angles in radians. So first consider the angles of a triangle in AP. Let the angles of a triangle in arithmetic progression be a minus d degree, a degree and a plus d degree. Use angle sum property first. By angle sum property of a triangle, a minus d plus a plus d is equal to 180 degree. Minus d plus d cancelled. A plus a 3 times 3a is equal to 180. So a is equal to 60. Here we have got a is equal to 60. Now according to the given condition, according to the given condition, greatest angle is equal to 5 times the least angle. So greatest angle is a plus d here is equal to 5 into least angle a minus d. Substitute the value of a. 60 plus d is equal to 5 into 60 minus d. 60 plus d, 6 5s are 30, this 300 minus 5d. Simplify this, d plus 5d is equal to 300 minus 60. So d plus 5d, 6d. 6d is equal to 0 minus 0, 0. 10 minus 6, 4 and 2, 240. So d is equal to, divide this 240 by 6. 6 4 ja 24, 0. 40. Now we got the value of d as 40 and a 60. Therefore the angles of a triangle are a minus d degree. So a 60 and d 40. degree is equal to 20 degree. 20 degree. Now we have to convert this degree into radian. So since 180 degree is equal to pi radian, so therefore 1 degree is equal to pi by 180 radian. So for converting this 20 degree into radian, multiply by pi by 180. So 20 into pi by 180 radian. 0 cancelled, 2 9s are 18. So it is pi by 9 degree. Pi by 9 degree. Second angle A degree, and A is equal to A is equal to 60. So 60 degree. Convert this 60 degree into radian. This is common angle, so we can write pi by 3 radian directly. Or you can use this multiplying by pi by 180. And third angle A plus D degree. A 60 plus D 40 degree. A 60 and D 40. So this is 100 degree. Now convert this 100 degree into radian. So 100 multiplied by 100 multiplied by pi by 180. This is radian. This 0 cancelled. Cancel by 2 5s are 10 and 2 9s are 18. So this is 5 pi by 9 radian. Hence we can write all the three angles in radian. Therefore our hence angles of our triangle in radians are pi by 9 radian, then pi by 3 radian, and 5 pi by 9 radian. Question number 10. The number of sides of two regular polygons is 5:4 and difference between their angles is 9 degree. Find the number of sides of two polygons. In this question, number of sides of two polygons are given 5:4. So we can consider their sides 5x and 4x, and difference between their angles is 9 degrees. So find the number of sides of polygon. So just consider the sides of two polygons. Let the number of sides, let the number of sides of first polygon be 5x, and the number of sides of second polygon be 4x. So difference between their angles is given 9 degrees. So first calculate their angles. Since each angle of a polygon, of a regular polygon, is equal to n minus 2 into pi by n. Therefore, angle of first polygon is equal to n, sides are 5. In first polygon there are 5 sides. 5x sides, number of sides we considered. In first polygon, number of sides 5x. So 5x minus 2 into pi upon n is equal to 5x. And angle of second polygon is equal to, we considered 4x number of sides, so 4x minus 2 upon into pi upon 4x. Now according to the given condition, according to the given condition, difference between their angles, difference between their angles is equal to 9 degree. So angle of first polygon 5x minus 2 into pi upon 5x minus angle of second polygon 4x minus 2 into pi upon 4x is equal to, this is 9 degree and these angles are in radian. So convert this 9 degree into radian. 9 into pi by 180 radian. This is radian. Simplify this. This 9 to ja 18 and this 0. Pi by 20 radian this side. And here take LCM or simplify this. This pi and this x are common. Pi upon x we can take out common. So pi upon x common. Here 5x minus 2 left upon 5 minus here 4x minus 2 left upon 4 is equal to pi by 20. This is radian. Now this pi gets cancelled, which implies 1 upon x. Take LCM here. LCM of 5 and 4 is 20. Dividing by 5, 5 4 is 20, multiply by 4, 4 5 is 20x, minus 4 2 is 8. Dividing by 4, 5 times, multiply by minus 5, minus 20x, minus minus plus 5 2 is 10. Equal to 1 upon 20. This 20 in multiplication, so we can cancel, which implies 1 upon x. 20x positive and negative cancelled. Minus 8 plus 10 2. Minus 8 plus 10 2 is equal to 1. By cross multiplying, x is equal to 2. Hence the number of sides of first polygon is equal to 5x is equal to 5 into 2, that is 10. 5 into 2, 10. And the number of sides of second polygon is equal to 4x. So this 4 and x2, 4 2 are 8 sides. So here we have got the number of sides of first polygon 10 and number of sides of second polygon 8. So I think it's enough for today.